Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got SH Figuarts Naruto Shippuden Rock Lee. And this figure I got through a trade thanks to Crooked Mark, and thanks to Barnes & Noble having a 30% off sale on these. And this was a figure I was going to pass, but with that deal going on, I couldn't really pass up on Rock Lee. And as you can see, he does come in that typical SH Figuarts style packaging. You got something in here that I don't know what it says, and you got something, again, it's right there. It's probably his name, I don't know. And got him doing a cool Rock Lee move right there. Box is a little bit dinged up, but whatever. And you got some different poses of him and his different faces. And you got that Barnes & Noble nasty security tag right there. And as you can see, that's a regular retail price. But again, 30% off, 25% off on top of that when that deal was going on. It says Rock Lee right there. And let's go ahead and get Rock Lee out of the package. We got Rock Lee out of the package, but before we get into the figure itself, he does come with a Rock Lee manual with all the little accessories in English and Japanese. Shows you how to change the faces and all that good stuff. Labels them all. Shows you all the hands and everything. And then this is where it gets complicated. Shows you how to change his head and all that stuff to go to his breaking of the inner gates. Which, let's get into those accessories. So he does come with a sort of, I guess, angry, pissed off face, like yelling. With Rock Lee, it's so hard because those freaking eyes, man. And yeah, like they nailed it. They nailed it. And then you got his, they said they called it like a Shiken or whatever, but I call it this is his drunken style face. So when he starts drinking. Then you got a lot of hands. You know, with SH Figuarts, they usually give you a bunch of hands. And you get a pair of thumbs up hands. So, or I guess they could be thumbs down too. They could be really whatever you want to use them for, but get a pair of those. Get a pair of flat palms. And they're sculpted really nice. Their hands are always good, and I just love that each one has that bandage wrapping sculpted into it. They could just made hands and painted them white, but they went that extra mile. Then you also get some gripping hands. Like he's just ready to tear your face off. Again, just I love the hands, like the details, the sculpt work is phenomenal. So you do get, this is when he just all hell breaks loose, and you know you don't want to mess with Rock Lee. When you see him go into this mode, you do not want to fuck with Rock Lee. Like, yeah, when he did this in the anime, it was just like, I don't know, a lot of for me, for Naruto and the Shippuden series, there's so many moments that just give you goosebumps, you know. And when he did this, it was amazing. I mean, that Rock Lee Gaara fight is still today one of the best fights, in my opinion. One of the more iconic fights. But of course, then they get into the Sasuke Naruto and blah, 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 yeah. But in my opinion, Rock Lee vs. Gaara, still one of my all-time favorites. So since you get that head and it's that color, they give you different feet because they wanted the skin tone to match, which is really awesome. You also get a separate neck piece. Yeah, a neck piece. Come on. And you get some more gripping, tear your face off hands. Which is awesome. Like, that's a whole lot of accessories. Like, and it just impresses me that they included all that and they thought about all that. They just really thought about the figure, the character, and went all out with it. I do wish they had interchangeable arms or something that would allow him to have the drooping bandages, you know, hanging off or something like that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Now, some of you might wonder, why did I leave the plastic? I just want you to see that when you're purchasing these figures, this is how SH Figuarts packages them. he has a piece of plastic here. Prevents paint wear. And it's sticking to my hand. And then you got also the part underneath. Always, there's usually a plastic like this. They have to peel away. So anytime you're purchasing these, definitely look for this plastic. Dang, this one's actually in there pretty good. Ha. I hope I didn't leave any in there. The way it tore, might be some plastic in his abs, his little crunch or whatnot. And then you also, I think they put some, yeah, they put some down in his feet. So yeah, so as I was saying about the plastic and everything, you're going to know that these are legit by seeing that plastic. And a lot of the bootlegs, I don't know if they have a bootleg of this out, but a lot of bootlegs, they don't even do that. They don't even like really put them into the packages really nice. So let's take a look at Rock Lee. He comes with that doughy, doughboy, goofy face, which I do not mind. I hated it at first, but then I started understanding the character more. I love that they give the highlight in his hair. They could have just left it all black, but they didn't. This figure is a lot of solid plastic lacking of paint, which is okay. They painted the buttons, the zipper, but this is all casted in this green plastic. Unsure about this weird waist thing because not a fan of it, because you got it's a zipper, so you want it to stay there. I don't understand. I guess to allow it to have more articulation. The back, again, that looks like it could be either red plastic or painted. Then they got the weird labeling and made in China on his back. I don't know why they chose that placement. But as we're looking at the head, let's go ahead, and he does get some turn, a little bit of limitations because of his popped collar. Yeah, you really can't get much of it more than that. He can look down a little bit, and looking up is just not going to be likely. Like you can see, that is it for head articulation. Arms, though, are pretty awesome. They got that butterfly in there. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. I think it's double jointed. Yep, double jointed elbow. And of course you get the wrist rotation, and then you get the bend. But nothing in the forearms or anything like that, which is, it's alright. Ab, you get some rotation. You get some crunching. Not a whole bunch. Enough, I guess. And when you're doing that twist, like you said, see the zipper just shifts, and it, not a big fan. His little pouch is attached to this part right here. He's got the legs, and they can do some splits a little bit. Nothing like, can't do any Van Damme splits, which I would have thought he would have. Like, why couldn't they have just made his legs do more splits? But he can kick straightforward, so you can do that nice Spartan kick. Double jointed knee. And he does get some ankle bend. I don't know if he gets, yeah, he gets a little bit of pivoting going on there. And then his toe bends. And one thing I do like is that they added some shading, like dry brushing, airbrushing, whatever you want to see, but they added some shading to the green. So it's not just a solid green, so they added a little bit of shading up by his crotch. Kicking back, he really can't really, yeah, he doesn't really kick back too much. Oh, I got one of the plastic stuck back onto him. He's got that nice bandage sculpted onto his leg. He's got those socks that are covering up those weights. Just overall, this figure is a solid figure. He is Rock Lee to the finest. Let's go ahead and change some parts out. So, just like any other SH Figuarts, you will pop his whole face off with the hair. And the hair slides off, giving you his like robotic looking face. Let's go with the drunken style. Head or face pops on, and then his hair follows. It should follow. Oh, I just dropped it. No. Alright. There you go. So you got them all angry and drunk. Then you can just pop his hands off. Those are actually on pretty snug. Hope if I put it on the right hand. I was going to put his right hand on his left hand. So you can get them all posed up. The light's making that white on his look very. There we go. But yeah, I mean, he looks awesome with that face. With his angry face on, and changes out just the same way as the other one. Just changes the hands out and the face and everything. But now we're gonna do the switching over to the when he unlocks the inner 7th gate. I'm not going to show that on camera because I hear it's a pain in the butt to change it all around, and I don't really want to see you guys watching me struggle. So, Rock Lee unlocking the 7th inner gate is pretty badass looking, honestly. Like, it's a really cool idea that SH Figuarts is doing with how they did this character, and it looks awesome. Like, yeah, it was very time consuming, I guess. Not really time consuming, it was just very meticulous, and this is the reason why you take it all apart. Like, you gotta take his collar off, his neck breaks open, the head, a lot of stuff. But as you can see, like, let's see if this will focus. This is why it's very much a pain. Like, you got that little tab on one part, you got those little tabs. Then you got these little tabs right there. Like, these could snap off very easily if you don't know what you're doing. And that was the whole time as I was putting it together. I'm like, please don't break, please don't break. But once he's all together, he looks awesome. I mean, it's awesome. With the head on, I mean, he gets full movement. I guess not really the same type of movement that he has with the other head, you know, and the hands and feet and everything, they all match. And it's awesome. I love it. I really like this character and the figure, more so just now that I've actually got my hands on it and messed with it. For a character that doesn't really have any, doesn't have jutsu, it's awesome because they found a way to make him still a really relevant and cool figure. He doesn't have a bunch of effects, but his effects would be his feet, his hands, and this head, which is awesome. So really pleased to have him part of my collection. I'm just a couple shy from actually being caught up with this line of figures, and it's awesome. I got to get Gaara still, Madara, I think Boruto's coming out, and Jiraiya. I think those are the 4 I need to get next, and then, you know, I'll be pretty much up to date. Well, I will be up to date if I get Gaara and Madara. So, but either way, this sums up my unboxing review of the SH Figuarts Rock Lee figure. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I'm doing. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.